So as we approach September, that's a good month to be doing some tax planning. One of the questions we often get is, should you be doing a Roth conversion? That's when you convert taxable money from an IRA to a tax-free growth vehicle like a Roth IRA. And the benefit is it just depends. There's been some articles in AARP and other retirement magazines talking about converting IRAs to Roth, and it's a must-do. See some of that from the TV correspondents on financial news as well. And really the answer is this: if you feel like that you're going to convert at a lower tax rate today than what you are paying in the future, then it makes sense to do an IRA to a Roth conversion. For example, if you've retired, you're at 65, you're not taking Social Security yet, maybe you're living off your brokerage income, brokerage account income, so really taxable income is almost zero or near zero. You could convert at a very low, maybe zero, or a 12% tax bracket in that situation. And that makes sense to do that, because more than likely you'll be closer to a 22 potentially tax bracket in the future. If you're converting in the 12% tax bracket now, but you're always going to be in the 12% tax bracket, then that doesn't really make sense to do that conversion unless you're doing it for estate planning reasons, meaning your children are in a much higher tax bracket, so it makes sense to convert money from an IRA to a Roth at 12% because you're going to pass it to them tax-free. That's always a good consideration. But if you're just focused on yourself and getting yourself through retirement, there's really no reason to make that Roth conversion at 12% if you're always going to be in the 12% tax bracket, because really you're just paying tax now instead of paying tax later. And do you want to pay the bill now or do you want to pay the bill later? You always want to pay it later because it allows your money to grow and work for you longer before the tax is actually owed. Another question we often get is, well, the tax rates in the future have to be higher. And they don't necessarily have to be higher. For example, if you're a high income earner and you're working right now, yeah, it's probably going to be higher, especially if you're making over $400,000 a year. But under that $400,000 level, even below the $150,000 level, I don't see taxes being higher for you in the future. So just take that consideration when looking at doing a Roth conversion from an IRA to a Roth with taxable money. Thanks for watching.